Hmm. Anna, hello. Dickerdoodle, hello. Y'all ready for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving. I'm checking to see if I have any Christmas music on here. I guess I do. Oh, goodness gracious. What's this? Yeah, going solo this year. Going solo this year brought him steak. Really? Ham. So you bought ham. Not doing anything. My girlfriend has to work. Aw. I'm not doing anything either because, well, Mom canceled hers, of course. And, of course, my sister, she never invites me. I think I've only been invited to her house for Thanksgiving twice. That's it. So, but hey, it is Thanksgiving Day, and I'm still munching on my nachos that I got from Taco Bell earlier. Yay! And from what I understand, um, as far as the parade, um, they were supposed to have a 2 block radius instead of the 2.5 miles, and now they're doing virtual. But I don't even know if I'll be watching the parade. It's just not the same. Although I do understand. Lady Witch, hello. Although I do understand why they're not having the Macy's Day Parade, why they want to do it virtual. I understand. I really do. It just makes it just that much worse. Uh, Bought a whole package of rolls. We'll eat the whole pack with butter. With butter. With butter. You got any plans, Lady Witch, for Thanksgiving Day? I don't. I have none. Half my chips are all soggy. Oops. So forgive me if I'm eating. I've been trying to munch on this all evening. So, ah. Mom HD, hello. I does enjoy your channel. Thank you, thank you. When does the parade start? I don't remember. I don't remember what time it starts. I refuse to let these nachos go to waste because Taco Bell got rid of their Nacho Supremes. So you can only get Nacho Bell Grande. And usually I've never finished a Nacho Bell Grande. Supreme was the perfect size. I'm not wasting my money like this. Eating Nacho Bell Grande from Taco Bell also. You go, Anna. See, great minds. Lady Witch says, just the two of us this year. Got all the prep stuff done today, so tomorrow's easy peasy. 9 o'clock Central Time. I thought it was about 10 because it only lasts a couple hours, but there's nothing funnier to me than it being really windy on Thanksgiving Day and watching those people who control the balloons get taken to side. But I've loved the parade since I was a kid, and to me, that and the movies after dinner is the best part of Thanksgiving. And spending time in the kitchen with my grandma making Thanksgiving dinner. So I just did whatever she said. But anywho, I went to the podiatrist today. Yay! Spinning balloons and flying people. Yeah. And sometimes they come out with new balloons, and I like to see the new balloons, but still the traditional ones. Like Anna's favorite, Snoopy. I think everybody loves the Snoopy balloon. Let's see what other classics that they have. There's so many. I think they should do a balloon of me. You're always cheerful. You should see me earlier. I was gassed. I went to that podiatrist, you guys. I have the greatest podiatrist. Oh my god, he is so freaking funny. I went in there and my feet are messed up. They really are. And he's ordered me some prescription lotion to put on my feet and stuff, and my toenails just went bonkers and things like that. And oh my god, he went in here, and here we all are. We're sitting here with our face mask on. We can't tell what each other looks like or anything like that. All you can see is our eyes, and you can tell we were not only both. You can tell we were both smiling, but we were both just cracking up. He is so freaking funny. Oh my god, and we were just both going at it. It was great. I loved it. Yes, Snoopy. Sarah, hello. Howdy, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Or have a nice Thursday if you weren't in the USA. Awesome. Santa at the end, yeah. You too, Sarah, says Sarah. So I go back in 9 weeks. So I go every 9 weeks now. See him for my feet. And we're gonna see what we can do to keep them from getting worse and stuff like that. But he's fantastic. I'm telling you. He brought up that Dremel, and I was like, man, isn't that Dremel one of the greatest things they ever invented? He said, yeah, as soon as I get done with you, I'm gonna put a screw in the bottom of your foot. I said, I'm sure there's some furniture that needs to be sanded down, painted. He was just really, really fun and really, really nice. He didn't even charge me for the visit. I was surprised. He said, I'm not even gonna charge you for this. I wonder if he charged anybody that day, or if it was just me. Because they had a water main break, and oh god, their front part of the office where their lobby is and everything. So we had to go in the back. It was funny. It was all messed up. He said, I know it's your first time here, and He said it's not usually like this, and I said, well, I kind of expected it when your lobby is shut due to a water main. So I don't know if it's because I was my first time there, or whatever. But he was just. I love it when you get great doctors with good personality who will answer your questions. I mean, he had no problem answering everything, you know, and without the laughter, whatever my concern was, he answered it. But besides that, we were just cracking up. I think we'll take a pizza in the next time. Yeah, it is awesome, Snicker. Thank you. So, but as far as my feet, you know, eh, typical feetsies. But yeah, that's about as exciting. It's been raining all day. It's just been so gloomy here lately for like the past week. It's either really cloudy and dark and gloomy or rainy and gloomy. It's like ugh. But I did get my Kohls catalog, or my Kohls, whatever you want to call it, flyer, and Kohls cash and sales. It rained here in Iowa all day yesterday, says Sarah. Well, you threw it my way. Thanks, Sarah. But so I'm going to see what Kohls is having on sale. I haven't read the little flyer yet. It's like a booklet flyer type thing. I haven't read it yet. I need to. I just been on the phone and just been busy, and I almost forgot what time it was to go live tonight. I was like, oh, better hurry up. So I was gonna go grab one of my hats, but I can't find the blue and the red one. I can only find the silver glittery one. I don't know what happened to the blue and red one because they were all three together, and I don't know what happened to them. I have cold charge card dangerous, says Anna. Yeah, I do too. It's dangerous. For real. But let's see. I did talk to Mom today. Okay, that must have been wind. I'm expecting Dante to come and bring something. So that must be wind. It's been cruddy. It's been really cruddy. But I did talk to Mama today. She sounds really, really good. I was like, damn, you sound better. She says, I feel better, but I'm still weak, Les. You probably will be, Mom. You haven't eaten. And so, Dad brought her up dinner. So she hung up, and then she called back and talked to her for a few hours, literally a few hours. Thank you, Anna. She does sound good. And I asked her, I said, how much did you eat? And she said, I cleared my plate. I said, are you sure? Or do I need to talk to Dad? No, I did, Les. I'm hungry. She said, I didn't eat for 2 weeks. Mom, no, you ate. But you gotta eat more than 3 or 4 bites. I did. I cleared my plate. I was hungry. The wind was bad earlier. Was supposed to get severe weather, but it never happened. I think Dante's here. I hope he just comes in the door. Well, I'm glad you didn't get severe weather. I'm glad. But something just seems strange. Now, those that live in the warmer states, like Florida and California and wherever state is warm, you may not experience this, especially people who have never seen snow before. But this is Thanksgiving, and this is hunting season. And usually on Thanksgiving Day, it's at least cool and really, really frosty. So, God, I was hoping that was you, honey. I was hoping to see the door open. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Walk right away as soon as I got the car.
Are you
at mom's house? I had to bring it with me because I couldn't.
You did find the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, what I did was I did that. And then, I'm like, out. So there's barely any cars on the road.
Oh, of course.
At least some people are following them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it happens that I get pulled over for the last quarter. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love you.
I love you too. Be careful. Yeah, I forgot about the 10 o'clock curfew. Oh. All my mom wanted was waffles and coffee. Awesome. Always cloudy on Thanksgiving in Bama. Yeah, usually it's cold or extremely cool and frosty out so you can hear the deer walk. But it's not like that, as you can see by what Dante was wearing. It wasn't really cold. It's just wet. Total wet. Total. Yeah, let me go take this back. Oh, hold on a second. It's vitamin. Ugh. I'm back. Got a sick one in the bedroom. Supposed to be 48 and sunny here tomorrow, says Lady Witch. Pretty nice for Michigan in November. That's really nice for a high in November. I mean, really. I do miss the old Thanksgiving days, though. You just expect certain weather, certain times of the year. Like, I don't expect to be mowing my lawn on Christmas Eve. Although it has happened before. But I was young. Who's sick, Fran? So, I'm supposed to get the grandkids. At least pick one or two of them up. But, but you just expect certain weather for certain times of the year. If you're from that kind of state. You know. So, you're from that kind of area. So, hope she feels better. Me too. Anywho. But we're not doing anything. Or at least I'm not. I'm not doing anything. Thanksgiving Day. Like I said, I don't even know if I'll watch the parade. I miss being with all the family. Always had a great time. Good old days. Yeah. I miss it. I miss being with my grandma on Thanksgiving. I really, really miss it. Besides the parade, and believe it or not, you have a Thanksgiving breakfast. I'm like, Grandma, you do realize that we could all eat a bowl of cereal, right? But, you know, that was her thing. And, she had plenty of help for dinner, so turkey was already in the oven. So, and that in the movies, it was spending the day with my grandma. We had a lot of fun. So excited about the rolls, the extra butter. I'm having lasagna. I just haven't decided if I'm going to put it in the oven or the microwave. Marie Callender's lasagna. There you go. For real. Seemed like at Mom's, all I got done was washing dishes. Hannah wants them now. Yeah, my mom's. It just seemed like all I did was wash dishes. It's like I was the last one to sit, and I was the first one up and start dishes, and that's all I remember doing. I'm like, okay. Anybody want to take over? No. My thing is the Christmas breakfast. That's my thing. I like doing the Christmas breakfast, and then here lately, it's turned out to be an all-day thing. I cook all day. Cook all day. I'm there for hours cooking sausage and bacon and biscuits and eggs and, you know, and they just coming in and out all day. Maybe cooking for one, not such a mess. No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. But who knows if we're going to have... Who knows? Who really knows? I'm so scared. I mean, with the kids, going to actual school. I mean, Zaya, I can understand Zaya because he goes to school here, and Zaya does not do well online. He gets so bored. He loves going to school. Nina, it's a different story. She goes to school in Columbus. And that COVID is rampant in Columbus. I mean, you know, and it's just skyrocketing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so scared for my grandkids. And Lord knows what's going to happen by then. I mean, who knows? I never thought, you know, that my family would get hit, my personal family would get hit with COVID near my mom. You know? So you don't know. Never ever know. Well, that was a big piece. That was a... But I live like a pig. Dale, hello. Nana says we are headed for another lockdown. We literally have a 10 o'clock curfew. They will arrest you. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's any cops out there tonight. I really don't. I had to get one of those police scanners. Dale says things are getting hairier here too. Well, yeah, in Texas. I bet it will be. Yeah, what was I going to say? It came to me and it left. Something about Texas. Oh, hell, I can't remember. Sugar! Oh, honey, honey. Hey, Les, my dad is home and I moved them both in with me today. Awesome! Awesome, Sugar. Nicker said it's getting bad here too. People don't want to listen. It makes me so mad. The LBC about police not being around. Hey, Sugar, it's a family affair. No, there's something I was going to say about Texas. Had nothing to do with the police. Has anyone heard about that metal tower they found in the Desolate Canyon in Utah? I heard about it, and then when I went to go look for it, it wasn't where the person said it was, so I just heard about it. So do you know anything about it? Going back, it appeared sometime between 2015 Google Maps and 2016 Google Maps. Do you know what it is, Sarah? They're sleeping beside each other again. First time in a year. Awesome. Awesome, Sugar. First time one of them farts, they'll bitch about it. Here, let me Dutch oven you. I did that to my granddaughter once. She's like, "Oh, Grandma, you stink." So it says, I don't know what kind of metal it's made from, but it's triangular in shape, held together with rivets, and not solid. Dale said, didn't miss the forts. Look, that girl has walked so close to me. I'd be like, girl, don't walk behind me. Don't walk behind me. Like, Grandma, you stink. I told you not to walk behind me. Followed me everywhere. So I wonder what it is. So it's a triangle that's riveted together and it's solid and it just showed up? Or it was discovered by some researchers in a helicopter tracking wild sheep. But it showed up on Google Maps between 2015 and 2016. And did it disappear and come back? Or they just looked on Google Maps and see when it showed up? They're in separate hospital beds put together. Awesome. That is sweet. It's the Mothership. Probably about 5 years ago, that's when it showed up. Do you know if it has any writing on it? The scientists didn't want to give the exact location, but of course, someone found the GPS coordinates to about 10 digits. They don't want people to go looking for it and get lost. No writing on it. You can't get lost. Everybody has GPS nowadays. Hmm. It makes you wonder. There's no writing on it. It's a hollow triangle shaped metal thing. Not sure what metal it's made of. It's riveted together. It just showed up. Makes you wonder if it was it planted there? Did it fall there? I personally think it's some kind of folk art thing and they brought the parts in on a four-wheeler or a pack mule. Yeah. But why are if it makes you wonder. People are comparing it to the monolith in 2001 or the black thing on the cover of Led Zeppelin's Presence. Anna thinks it's Snoopy Dogg House. She's so funny. Uh, well, how big is this sucker supposed to be? I mean, really? Yes, sir. When you first mentioned it, my mind went to the monolith thingy. Yeah, but since we like to talk about UFOs and other unknowns, I thought it would be a good topic to bring up. I'm interested in it. I really am. I have a lot of questions. Is part of it buried in the desert or sand or whatever? Is it huge? About 1 foot in diameter and 10 to 12 feet high. Unknown how deep it's buried, but they couldn't rock it back and forth. Now I'm totally intrigued. Hmm. Hmm. I'm guessing they'll um, bring in ground penetrating radar to find out what's under it. I hope they do. Wouldn't they shit a brick if there was a flying saucer underneath there? Oh, can't hide that shit now, can you? Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm totally intrigued now. Huh. Wonder what it could be. Hmm. They know it's hollow. They know it sticks up out of the ground 10 to 12 feet, 11, 12 feet. Um, 1 foot in diameter. That's not very big. Wide. Could be a smokestack. Who knows? A weird smokestack. I don't know. I was watching a movie once and they were doing what ifs or whatever, something like that, you know. No, it had something to do with um oh god, what was the movie? It had Demi Moore in it. And she was pregnant and all these things were happening and like the Titanic showed up in the middle of the Sahara. I mean, you know, you never know. Never know what could be under it. Ooh, I need to get there. If only I could. If only I could. I'd buy my own ground penetrating crap and go there when the scientists aren't looking and find out what's underneath that sand that this 12-foot thing, 10 to 12-foot thing is sticking out of. Just come find out it's one big gigantic monument to a straw. Seems how it is banned in some states. The poor straw. It finally gets its own statue. But you never know. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe it was covered and the wind just finally blew all the sand away. I mean, that's how they discovered the Sphinx. Sphinx was buried forever, and it was the wind that kept blowing across there, blew all the sand away from it. Wasn't even there. So you never know. That one, is it in Turkey? What country is it in? I can't remember. I think it was Turkey. There's a whole freaking city that's been buried under the sand, and they found it by accident because of the wind just blowing the sand away. And here it is, this whole freaking city, and they've been digging for 10 years and they haven't touched a tenth of it. Damn. Dale says they surmise that it may come maybe some kind of art piece, but it is illegal to display that type of art on federal land, they say. That was my first guess when I saw it. Good luck trying to find who did it. I hope they do. I really do. I hope they... If it is an art piece. But why would you put it in a place where, A, nobody's been at for, now we know, at least 5 years? If, you know. B, no one's going to see it. Why put it, an art piece there? It just brings up more questions than it answers. That's all. What is the name of that movie? You know, now I'm really wanting to know the name of that movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. It has Demi Moore in it. She's pregnant. She's giving, and when she goes to give birth, they keep asking her, "Would you die for him?" That was probably the idea. Seventh Sign. There you go. There you go. Yeah. That's it. Where things were happening and the Titanic just showed up in the Sahara Desert. I was like, man. Maybe this thing just showed up in the middle of a desert. Oh, man. I tell you. Bet I'm interested. But apparently nobody goes anywhere near there because these people were able to put it there and no one see them. I am really, really trying to fix this. It's just not tasty. I had to go to the bathroom and have a Coke. I needed that. exhaust fan and a little potpourri, and I'm golden. Ever watch Mr. MBB333? No. It's a YouTube channel where he talks about things like this. Get something popped up on my screen. There you go. Pure Team 10 got his channel taken down again. Is it for good this time, or that's a shame. They need to leave that man alone. Although he has been caught in a couple lies, but they just need to leave him alone. I haven't watched him in forever, but he had it taken down before, and then they let it back up after, I think, 6 weeks or something. Good, how long? A bunch of petitions. Do you know why he got his channel taken down? I just looked, 2 million subscribers and no content. Really, YouTube needs to leave people alone. For real. For real. No, I don't. Like you said, I did hear about lies and more likely some kind of fraud. Man, I hope there was no fraud. I know I went into a couple of his live streams. You couldn't read that, even if he tried to slow it down. There was several thousand people in there. And that thing was just boom, boom, boom. I mean, even with the super chats, we're going too fast. I mean, they were just flying. But I know he got caught in a couple lies. But that's no reason to take a channel down. Like, what's the point of having chat when you have that many subscribers? Same as Jacksepticeye is the same way. Nicole A, hello. Happy Thanksgiving, Les, and everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Marfugles or Fugles chat was like that, but I quit watching him because he was too tinfoil hat for me. I wear a tinfoil hat. But then I bought a silver glittery, aluminum glittery, white glittery hat to take its place. But I still have the tinfoil. And then I don't know what happened to my blue and my red glittery hats, man. How's your parents doing? Hope good. Yeah, I talked to Mom for hours tonight, this evening. Hours. Did I say hours? Let's put it this way, when I talk to my mom, I always put it on speaker. I don't never hold it up to my ear. My ear would hurt so bad by the time I was done with her. But yeah, she's doing much better. Les, I have a problem. My bestie is spending a lot of time with his new friends and I rarely see him now. I feel kind of jealous and pissy, but I hate the way it makes me look. Really? I would tell him. Really? Snickers at Nicole says, good to hear. Thank you. Snicker said, I was in this guy's chat. He had over 100,000 people in his chat. It was flying. Oh, yeah. There would be no way I could keep up with conversations. None. I would just have to go in talking and stay talking. I am, but he's gonna turn it on me. Really? Oh. Ask him why he's being distant, asked Snickers. That's cruddy. For real, for real. Yeah, I tell ya. I've been told by a few people that he isn't a good friend to me. Nicole said it's not good holding it in. Need to talk to him. Yeah, sometimes I wish people would just talk to me. For real. People assume the worst of me all the time. And it's really pretty simple. You know? If you can't discuss something important with a friend, they're not your friend. And Sugar says, Snicker, I'm going to talk to him. Yeah, I really do. I wish people would just talk to me instead of... It never fails. You hear something, instead of going to the horse's mouth, they'll talk to 35 other people that don't know the story. Except for the one person that knows the story. I hope he will be honest and just tell you why. To be fair, he has problems. Well, I hope it's nothing that can't be helped, you know. Got my Three Musketeers sayings. This one. You crushed it! I'm just right. Well. Hell, I have problems too, said Sugar. Don't we all? For one reason or another. Nicole says, I love Twix. Yummy, Three Musketeers, hell yeah. I also got Milky Way too. I did have Kit Kat, but those were the first ones I ate the other day. Ate them the other day. I ain't gonna lie. But I said, damn. I said, I just got, I had this, I was eating for chocolate there for a couple days. I mean, really fiending for it. Other than that, I hadn't been wanting it, but Twix is good too. I'm harmless, but a little cray-cray. Sugar's a little cray-cray. I think we're all a little cray-cray at times. Nummy nummy. was kind of wanting an Andy's mint. I love Andy's mints. But you can only have like 2 or 3 at a time on those. So, anywho, we have talked about Thanksgiving, a mysterious metal monolith in the middle of the Utah desert, and Sugar being cray cray, and now chocolate. What else are we going to talk about? I haven't really seen anything interesting lately. Maybe it's because the only thing that shows up is people talking about it's all politics that's showing up. Let's just put it that way. And everything around it, and TV stations and stuff like that, and I'm like, I just have to get away from it, so I watch game shows, old game shows. Just had to, Gnarls Barkley. I love that song though, Crazy by Gnarls. You know that song Happy that Pharrell does? That was offered to CeeLo and he refused to do it. He turned it down. I'm like, that's right up his alley. Match Game 74. Oh yeah, plus the match games from before then. Yeah, I think it was late 60s match game started. And I loved watching Match Game when I was a little girl. Except for I really thought it came on at like 8 o'clock at night. This is how you just don't have no sense of time when you're a kid. Sugar's like, I never liked Happy. I never liked it either, but that was given to CeeLo Green and to record, and he refused it. I used to come home from school and watch Match Game and Gilligan's Island. But Match Game I really thought came on at night. I really did. I thought it came on later than 4:30 or something. But I used to watch it. I remember watching it, and Charles Nelson Riley was the one I remembered the most because he always smoked a damn cigar. Aaron Eberhard, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Sarah said it may have for a while. I don't know. I was young. Match Game is naughty. Yeah, they're so the innuendos. The innuendos. But I always remember Charles Nelson Riley. It did have some double entendres, that's for sure. Hell yeah, it did. Of course, being a kid, I didn't catch him until I got older, and I was like, And then, I mean, I was watching all the old game shows, like What's My Line, and To Tell the Truth, even Card Sharks. Charles Nelson Riley was also fluidly gay before it was okay to do that. Yeah. Richard Dawson was dapper. Yep. Name That Tune. I remember watching that when I was a little kid. And I actually did better at that show, Name That Tune, when I was a kid than I am as an adult because I could not remember a damn one of them songs. But as a kid, I knew them. And to tell the truth, I watched it. But one of the shows that I loved as a kid, but I didn't like the remake, was The Gong Show with Chuck Berry. Was that man ever sober doing a show? That was a great show. In the original Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune, when they had to choose prizes, nobody wanted the giant ceramic giraffe. Charles Nelson Riley was so gay. Cher dresses up like him for Halloween. Sarah the Gong Show was great. And that dance he would do, Chuck Berry. Or Bears. Bears? Chuck Bears. I just know he was always drunk. And he did that dance. Even as a kid, I knew he was drunk. But I loved the show. I love the show. I'm like, did they really have winners or was it just a variety show type thing? Snickerdoodle Love Connection. Oh, God. And of course, you had to love the original Hollywood Squares. Not Hollywood Squares 2, but Hollywood Squares. Because I loved Paul Lynde. I loved CNR. He was a cool dude. Oh yeah, I liked him. But I remember him the most because he smoked that cigar. Be back in 2 and 2, as he would say. Yep. Paul Lynde was my favorite. I just loved him. Ever since Bewitched. Ever since Bewitched. I loved Paul Lynde. But you know, he never thought he was funny. And I'm like, dude. Dating game. One year, the National Enquirer psychics predicted that a superstar would emerge from the Gong Show. There was a one-hit wonder who got her start there. I don't remember her name, but she was a black woman. Huh. Anna took a bath because she was stinky. Jugga said Uncle Arthur. Uh-huh. On Bewitched. He's from Ohio. Paul Lynde was. Yeah, I liked Hollywood Squares because it had all the stars. Of course, I didn't know any answers, but it had all the stars I liked to see, and so I just liked watching it. I think I watched almost all the game shows. Those psychics also predicted that someone would pull Howard Cosell to pay off on live national television. Oh, I wish somebody would have. Paul Lynde had a bad reputation for being an evil bitch. That's because he was a drunk. He was a drunk. He was a drunk on Hollywood Squares. My dad's from Ashtabula. Awesome, Aaron. Does anyone here get Game Show Network? I get it. Yeah, chocolate went down the wrong tube. Pinky Lee, hello. I'm doing good. How are you? It's somewhere way up on my cable guide. Dag. There. Yeah, we get the Game Show Network. I used to watch it. I used to watch Family Feud like all day. I love Whammy. I figured you probably did and or watch his old shows here on YouTube. I watch a lot of them here on YouTube. I am very well, thank you. You're welcome. Oh yeah, major alcoholic. Yeah, and he sobered up and then he died. He sobered up to end up being... He sobered up. He ended up being nice. He finally became comfortable with being gay and boom, he died. I used to watch Chain Reaction on the Game Show Network. There was a serial killer on who got on the dating game. Yeah. He won a date, but the woman refused to go out with him because he totally creeped her out. Did you hear his answers? His answers alone would creep me out. But she chose him. Pinky Lee, can I see your feet? No. Why would you want to see my feet? I forget the guy's name, but damn, he went on a killing thing across the United States. And they figured he killed more than what he copped to, and they're all out in the desert. Family Feud, greatest answer. What is your favorite kind of pork? You pine. The sticker said, I seen that, Sarah. Lady Witch said Ramirez. Creepy guy. No, it wasn't Ramirez. Sugar said, you can see my feet. I like feet, especially furry ones. Well, I got furry feet. Was it Ted Bundy? Uh-uh. And Richard Ramirez, now, I did a thing on him. And Richard Ramirez looked evil as hell. But I believe he was made that way. To be honest with you. Just Googled it. His name was Rodney Alcala. That's what it was, Alcala. And he looked a lot like Richard Ramirez. Excuse me. Yeah, he did. He just had a creepy smile. But hey. Lady Witch Alcala, my mistake. Yeah, I was actually going to do a story on him for one of my murder mystery nights. Pain shooting out my big toe again. Oh my god. How are your toenails? Dale. I went to school with a family named Alcala who had several sons. They were bad news too. I realized names don't make the person. That's true. I know what Dale's going through. No, the name doesn't make the person, but still. Just some people who are named certain things, they all act alike. They'll be one is pretty grody and the other is gone. Had it removed due to being ingrown. That is the one with the pain shooting out of it. I see. I've had a couple of my toenails just fall off. Just flat out. I'm like, damn. I read some article that at some point in your life, you will cross paths with a serial killer. I think I have. I really do. I'm expecting mine to fall off too. Yeah, my small toe, my left foot, it's come off twice. Because I pay attention to my feet, but I don't. And my nails grow so freaking quick. And it just got caught in a sock. And I'd walk around and it would just come off. It didn't hurt. My dad got really bad toenail fungus before they had the modern treatments, and he just flat out had the toenails removed. Awesome. Me too with toes, but new ones grow in place. Yeah, I've had them grow back. Now my uncle swears up and down he was watching. This is when he was married to Tracy, and he was watching. What's that one show with oh, this guy? He had a son that went missing. His name was Adam, and now they have Adam's Law or something. Code Adam now, and things like that. And the guy ended up hosting a show. Yeah, Walsh. That show that he hosted. Yeah, John Walsh is his dad, and that show that John Walsh hosted, where they would, spotlight criminals and all that, and well, anyway, Gary was watching that one night, and Tracy said he just stood up and said, "I know that guy, America's Most Wanted." Yep. Holly Gribble, hello, happy Thanksgiving. And Tracy said Gary just stood up and said, "I know that guy, I know that guy," and it showed this serial killer, and that he had hitchhiked, and he had gotten a ride, and Gary said, "I'm the guy that gave him a ride," and I was like, "No way!" And Tracy said his face went white. And I'm like, Gary's lucky to be alive then. No Unsolved Mysteries is Robert Stack. Yep. I remember it, just not the name. Yeah, I didn't remember the name either. But that's what Tracy said, that Gary, she said he went white. That he stood up and said, "I'm that guy. I know who that guy is." I'm like, Gary probably would do something stupid like that. Really, for real. Right, Holly? It took me a minute, though. Hell yeah. Um, it's I think, it's true that I think we have. Of course, if you listen to my mom, sometimes I love to listen to my mom's theories on things, especially when she is, how do I want to put it? Not all there. And she gets this. I say she's not all there. She was younger. She was totally there, but she gets this stuff in her mind, and I'm like, Mom, you really think way too much. But my mom thinks that there's only like 10 serial killers in the United States, and that other people are taking credit for their killings. Really, Mom? Okay. A man might not feel that he's in as much danger as a woman might. Yeah. The one time I considered picking up hitchhikers, it was two guys that I knew, and I didn't think they'd do anything bad, but I drove past them anyway. Hmm. Yep. Yep. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would pick up a hitchhiker unless I really knew them. Like my friend Lil Lufkin. His car broke down. I gave him a ride home. Um, you know, I know Lowell, known him forever. Let's see. I think that was the only one, really. um, that's about it. That's about the only one I can think of. Now, I'm really racking my brain. But I'd have to really, really know them. Really know them. There's certainly offered rides to people I knew who I saw walking. However, these guys had their thumbs out. Yeah. Holly said, in today's world, I wouldn't pick up a hitchhiker. That's just me, though, says Holly. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if I would today at all. Unless, like I said, I really, really knew them. And we're not on a highway. Not to mention with COVID cases spiking. Well, hell. I'm not even out anyway. Digger's like, I wouldn't either. Yeah. And like now, my town has a 10 o'clock curfew. My dad would hitchhike when he was a college student in the 50s. That's when it first started getting really dangerous. Hell yeah, especially for girls. My mom just said, don't accept rides from strangers, call me. I never had to worry about it, honestly. I'm like, Mom, it's not like town is that big, and I don't go anywhere without my bike. You know. And heaven help somebody try to kidnap me while I'm out on my bike. Even Mom said, I feel sorry for anybody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My uncle taught me how to defend myself. Not to mention I was a fast little shit and I knew all the shortcuts. I knew way too many people I could hide. We got a new table and gave our old table and chairs to a young couple that needed one. I even told them to wear masks. We weren't even going in there. We weren't even going in their house. They just came, unloaded it out of the truck. Awesome. So like I said, I've been staying with my mom at night. My cat usually sleeps with me. She is so happy. She's sleeping on me and purring like a train. Aww. Aww. Isn't that sweet? Aww. And it certainly wasn't like it was when I was a kid. Although I have to admit, in the town I live in, you can still walk and not be bothered. Really. And it's like, I want doggies. I was talking about that with my mom tonight, dogs or cats. But me and mom are both dog people. Although my mom, she loves cats too, but we're both dog people. So, and they got a cat, they got a Maine Coon cat. I said, hell, he acts enough like a damn dog. He acts too much like a freaking human. I swear that cat's gonna talk one day. I really swear that cat will talk one day. Walking is safe in about 90% of my city too. As for the other 10%, they're mostly dangerous to themselves. Yeah. My mom and dad have a new dog. He is adorable. Aww. Yeah, like I said, I have to admit, Sugar loves dogs and cats. I love animals. I mean, I could have a cat. It wouldn't bother me. If it wasn't for the smell of cat pee, I would have a cat. Well, you got to keep the litter box clean. The only time a cat won't go in its litter box is if it's dirty. If it's dirty, it won't go. Keep its litter box clean. My parents' cat has its own has its own toilet that flushes itself. I had a Maine Coon, sweet cats. Yeah, they're nice and big and they're smart as shit. Holly says I am like his favorite person too. Oh, ah, your parents' new dog and you're its favorite. uh, it is the pee smell of cats. Do a gag. You can get litter that neutralizes the smell, but yes, clean it daily, if not more. Yeah, you gotta keep it clean. Keeping my cat's box clean is easy. It's right by the toilet, so I scoop it while I'm doing my business. That's the way to do it. Lady Witch, I have a lot of cats. Scoop at least twice a day, 10 minutes, and we're all happy. Yeah. Or like I said, you can get one like my parents. Their cat has its own toilet that flushes. And things, of course, cleaned every day, but really, really, mom, really, dad, this cat is spoiled. Spoiled to the max. But can't be around smells. It won't smell. I have 4 boxes. I clean them 2 to 3 times a day. Put baking soda, helps absorb the urine and the smell. Well, yeah, but they got kitty litter that does that. But some people just don't like cats, and I can handle that. Hell, I've had hamsters, fish, rabbits, dogs. Cheryl's more of a cat person than a dog person. Really. My grandma's always had cats and always had Persians. Still smell it in litter. Weird nose. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Get a dog. I told Mom I want to get a dog and teach it to use a litter pan so I don't have to take it out. Dog piss stinks too. From what I hear, not as bad as cat. But can deal with poo. I don't have sense of smell, so I don't know. I don't know. So I couldn't tell you. I love all animals, but own only cats, says Holly. Cats are just easier. Snickerdoodle says cat pee is awful. From what I hear, but like I said, like my parents' house, you can't tell they have. You never could tell they had any kind of animal, whether it be dog or the cat. You know, Dad keeps the litter pan clean and, well, the toilet. I call it the toilet. Keeps it, clean and, I had a flat planter box with grass in it for my dog to go inside as he got older. Thanks, Snickers, says Anna. I am not an animal. From the Elephant Man. And it says couldn't remember. Oh. I am not an animal. Snickerdoodle said, I'm constantly scooping litter boxes. I swear my cats poop more than I do. They probably do. Holly says, same, my dad comes over a lot. He is always surprised that we have 3 cats and he can't smell them. And I look at it this way: if you take care of your animals properly, you should not be able to tell you have pets in your home. Unless they're sick, then that's a different story. Um, they have to christen them Snickerdoodle. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Jeez. I know one thing. I really would like to have a dog. My favorite kind of dog is a big. I like big dogs with long hair. Um, but I can't control them like I used to. So, I'm gonna have to go to a smaller dog. So I'm just deciding. My Maine Coon made man-sized turds. Hell yeah, they do. And it says, I'm like, Pigpen can clean my house, driving myself crazy. Stickerdoodle says, oh yeah, be pouring litter in boxes, and here comes one of the cats going potty while I'm pouring the litter. Hell yeah. Oh man. I know my parents, their cat, he was named Trebo, and he'll come to Bo or Trebo, and I call him Bubbo. And he comes. He'll come when called, but the cat will literally talk one day. I mean, he he meows like he's talking to you anyway, and you can almost understand what he wants. It's just really, really weird. And this cat is smart as shit. He tries to open up the door going to the garage, and if his paws were sticky, he could probably do it. But they're slick on the doorknob, and he can't get her done. And he's figured out how to open up my dad's bedroom closet, and they have the slider doors, of course. And he finally figured it out. He sat there and he kept looking, and Mom said I was just watching him, and he just looked at it and looked at it and tried to put a paw in there, tried, and then next thing you know, he put 2 paws in there, and those doors are heavy. And she said he finally got both of those paws in there and pushed the door, and he goes into my dad's closet and goes to sleep. I said, that's pretty sad, Mom, because it's nice and dark in his daddy's closet. He's up my dad's ass. There says, ooh, thanks, Mommy, for giving me nice fresh litter. Hell yeah. There's a thing circulating on Facebook where they show a cat pooping in a rice cooker. Ew. Ooh. Maine Coons are the basset hound of cats. They're the Einsteins of cats, too. They're smart. I had a girlfriend once, and I was laying down on the couch, and she told me she had a couple cats. And when you first walk into the house, before you actually when you first walk in, they have like this huge foyer she had. The thing was huge, and I'm like, damn, She says, for my cats. I had a setup from hell. And I'm like, are you serious? Well, she didn't tell me she had 4 cats. And I'm laying there on the couch, and next thing I know, here they come between the couch and the coffee table looking at me, eye to eye. Just looking at me. I was like, are these dogs in drag? I was just like, shit. I ain't never seen anything, and they were Maine Coons. I'm like, damn. Holly says, my man cat found out how to open the cabinet where we keep the stray cat food and went to town eating it. Oh my god. We feed our inside ones science diet because Oscar has sensitive stomach. Sarah said the cat probably heard something crumbly being poured in and it jumped on the counter, and I keep the cat food in a cabinet because Abigail will tear the bag open and eat from it. She also loves rubber bands, oh my god, and will endanger herself to get to them. Oh my gosh. Snickers says, oh, 2 of my cats can turn the doorknob. Little shits. Yeah, if Bo's paws were sticky, he would have had that garage door open a long time ago. I can't help it. If it fits, it shits. I'm sorry. But I admit I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. Not that I would ever harm a cat, and I would never say I would never own one. I would love it just like I would a dog, but I would prefer a dog over a cat. Really would. But you never know. Never know. I really would like to have a miniature peak. I really would. They're so cute. Of course, I wouldn't have it around kids, but they're so cute. I'd love any dog that just fits in my hand, really. I'd be like, okay. Couldn't let it walk anywhere, get stepped on. You'd never find the shit if it wanted to hide in here. I love cats, but can't get past the ammonia smell, says Anna. Talk about noisy. Bringing groceries here. They come having to investigate. Oh, going potty here. They come wanting to be in your lap while you're trying to potty. Ah, cats. That's like Casey. My mom and dad's peak. He was my little brother. He dubbed his sissy. He did. But damn, every time you go to the daggone toilet, here comes Casey, and he just sits in front of you. I just look down, I was like, don't you have somewhere to go? And then he just like take a step, give you his ass in, and lay down until you're done. I'm like, Casey, do you have to stay there? I'm pooping. Like, there's nothing, yeah. It's bad enough the kids all. Why do kids? Well, I do still do the same shit to mom. Before we got sick and everything like that. I'd go over to mom's. The woman's late 60s. I'd go over there. She's on the toilet. I'm sitting there trying to talk to her. She just like, I'm on the toilet. And I'd be like, well, it's not the first time I've seen you on the toilet. But why do the grandkids have to come in? That's one thing I don't know. I can be sitting there and they just come in. I'm like, the door was shut for a reason. It's not time to come in and talk. Mine went to sleep on the bread. They go through all the bags until they find it. Oh my god. Oh, can't forget the 3 a.m. playtimes. Oh, you're asleep. You're asleep? Well, not anymore. And it said dogs guard you while you pee because you are most vulnerable guardian. You are most vulnerable guardians. I just thought he was nosy. I was like, dude, I'm just pooping. I mean, oh, our golden retriever never did that. Cyrus never did that. Casey, he did, and I hate it when he just sit there and look up at you, and I just, dude, don't you have somewhere to go? But I'll be honest with you, half the time I go, oh, it's my little Casey baby. I loved that dog. Of course, I loved our golden retriever too. I loved Cyrus. Oh God, I still cry over those animals. I really do. I cry over my Rottweiler. But not because he died, it's because I ended up having to give him away because I was moving. And but Cyrus and Casey died, and I still cry over those dogs. For real. Nope, you're in his pack. Oh, yay. Rain Dancer, hello. Happy Thanksgiving, Les in chat. Happy Thanksgiving. Lady Witch, I watch a dog on TikTok that is learning to talk using buttons. Each button is a recorded word. It's very cool. Oh, honest. Awesome. Awesome. Rain Dancer says thank you. Snickerdoodle says you too. Boy, I tell you, it just does not feel like Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. And to tell you the truth, the only thing I want to do tomorrow is sleep. Anna says, saw that too, lady. It don't, Les. No, it doesn't. Of course, nothing's felt normal this year. Nothing. It just makes me wonder how Christmas is going to be. For real. Rain Ninja says, I'm depressed. I'm not depressed. Well, then again, Thanksgiving's never been my favorite holiday. It's never been on my list of holidays. I'll be honest with you guys. I can honestly, it's just the idea that I do miss my grandma because I like spending that time with her, making Thanksgiving dinner, and I do like the parades, and then going to the movies afterwards. Um, Anna said he was wondering why his dad left. Aww. My family is having all something and it sucks. I won't be there. So very hard. Yeah. Anna said the dog on TikTok. Um yeah, I just think it was never, but still I think most of it has to do with the fact that it's my grandma. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I, I loved my grandma. And I miss her a lot. I miss being in the kitchen with her. Me and grandma got along great in the kitchen. I just did whatever she told me to do. Dead serious. Oh. And I had to help her cook. I knew what dishes were for what, so I'd have everything ready. Because Grandma never put a pot on the table. No. No, you cook in a pot, and then you put them in a serving dish, and then you put it on the table. And so while that was being done, I would wash the dishes. Start washing them anyway. But that hadn't been for years. Other than that, I'm just wondering how Christmas is going to be. And I'm not able to go outside to decorate. I love decorating for Christmas. I love it, love it, love it. All those rolls just for me. Butter for days. But I love the lights on the outside and decorating outside for Christmas. And Christmas won't feel right either. Lady says, I feel the same about the dressing. Mine. I feel the same about my grandma's. That was something only me and Grandma did, was the dressing. That was just me and her. Me and her. She'd bring out the grinder, the hand crank to... She'd bring that box out, and I was like, here, Grandma. I knew exactly what to do and where to start. Christmas will probably be bad because so many people are ignoring the CDC advice and traveling. I'll think about y'all stuffing faces, Hannah. Oh, that reminds me. When I went to the podiatrist today, we were sitting there talking about COVID, and Thanksgiving and stuff, and he heard that he said it's supposed to come out in December. I went, what? He said the vaccine. And he said, he's in contact with the hospitals and everything, because he does foot surgeries and blah, blah, blah. And he said it's really interesting how they're getting it out, how they're going to get it out to people. He said the logistics on this is just phenomenal. And I'm like, you're going to take it? Yeah, he's going to take it. So, I think, says, I want to take a bath. I want to take a bath, without waking whole building. Take a bath. Oh, I know, Holly. It's frustrating. So, apparently, however, they're going to distribute, I know here, from what my podiatrist said, it's phenomenal. The logistics that they got. But he said it was supposed to. He said they're expecting it here in December. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to take it. I'm not taking the first run. Let me see what it does first. Yeah. And that's what I told him. I said, and he said, it's about time. And I said, well, quite honestly, I said, compared to all the other vaccines, this came out pretty quick, dude. He said, yeah, it did come out pretty fast. And I'm like, yeah. Way too early, not enough time to see. Sarah said, right now, I'll only take it if I'm part of a study. Yeah. Well, I know Pfizer has studied over 44,000, so, but I want to see the paperwork on that, not the fudged ones. I want to see the real paperwork. not taking it last time, got flu shot, got flu boo. I I never did get sick with the flu shot. I had mine a couple weeks ago. I haven't gotten sick. Nothing changed. I've never gotten sick with the flu shot. I don't know why. I've heard people say that for years, and I'm like, I guess I'm one of the few. I don't know. I love it when they say, "Are you allergic to eggs?" I'm like, "Oh God, no." Several dozen of them things a month. Lately, with all the medications they've rushed to get on the market, just to have to pull them 5 years later, I don't quite trust this. Yeah. And it's the swine to top it off. Holly says, plus the strain changes. See, that's just it, Holly. Alright, the COVID is a slow moving molecule. It's not a fast changing one like the flu. That's why you need a flu shot every year, because it changes. But the COVID, it's not a fast moving. It could take 40, 50, 60 years for it to change. Unless something else is introduced to it. But it's not a fast moving one at all. I got so very sick taking a flu shot years ago. Never again. Huh. Virus is dead. People may get severe reaction, but not flu itself. Yeah, I've never gotten sick. Remember piggy flu? Didn't last long, did it? Yeah, I remember the swine flu. Doctors say, oh, you probably had the flu when you took the flu shot. No. Yeah, vaccines are they're dead. Um, that's why you get the vaccines. I don't understand. If you do the flu shot, yes, the virus is dead. I think the nose mist actually has live virus. Swine flu deserves to be taken seriously, but it's really nothing to be afraid of. Um, what does KWIM stand for? Know what I mean? Ah, okay. It was so awful. I had insomnia with swine flu. Damn. My friend last year died from swine flu on Christmas. Damn. Don't they have the vaccine for that? Or the shot for that? I don't want swine flu either, to tell you the truth. I really don't want that. But I thought they came up with a vaccine. Well, he was diabetic, so it hit him hard. Yeah. I think anyone with a compromised immune system. Email, hello. Hey, Les, once a month, hello. Hello, email. Happy Thanksgiving. Once a month. Literally. I think anyone with a compromised immune system, um, it things like this hit really hard, like people with lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, that kind of stuff. Um, and it says can't eat for 7 days, only able to eat popsicle and drink Sprite. It was a bitch. Really? I'd be bitchy because Sprite's the only thing they'll let me drink. Forget it. I can't stand Sprite. I can deal with popsicles though. The worst I've ever been sick is when I had mono. Oh my god, that was so bad. Hell, my friend Michelle had mono and she had to go into therapy. She actually had to go into a nursing home and then she had to go through therapy. She had to learn to walk and talk and shit. Her mind was never the same after that. Never 100% the same. I wouldn't want mono either. I just don't like being sick, and it really pisses me off. Me being sick, oh, I get so cranky because I hate being sick. For 30 years, I wasn't sick. Red Freckles, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody. And happy Thanksgiving to you too, Red Freckles. We were just saying that this just isn't the same. Will it ever be the same again? Who knows? Oh, excuse me. Who knows? Anna said, swine is a nightmare, but better than staph, which almost killed me. Remember, Les? Yeah. Anna was really, really, really sick. Yeah. Anna had us worried there for a while, y'all. But she made it through. She's with us today. Getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving with her nice butter and rolls. Holly said cancer was the worst. Not the cancer itself, but the chemo and radiation was awful. Yeah. I don't think humans were originally created to be sick. I really don't. Sam Rockwell, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't think humans were meant to be sick in the beginning. I don't know about you guys because I freaking hate it. For real. I freaking hate it. I just, cancer patients are so brave to me. They are. They are. It's not easy going through that, and I've seen too many. Way too many. I ordered my mom and dad's whole Thanksgiving dinner from HEB and had it sent to their assisted living where they hate the food. Aww. They said yes they are. Sugar's like Les. Sugar. Oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl. Can't stop loving you. Oh man, let's get 8. Sounds wonderful, Red. I don't even know what HEB is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I'd order mom and dad's Thanksgiving dinner from Bob Evans, but they don't deliver. HEB is a grocery store chain. Oh, okay. And they deliver. Oh yeah, they do deliver, don't they? Here in Texas. Awesome. Dale said H.E. Butts is the man's name. Okay. Texas, and northern Mexico, says Sarah. Anna says, my best friend says, beat grocery stores and eatery. Red Freckle says, I think my dad breathed a sigh of relief. HEB is a grocery store down here in Texas. Sarah said, I transcribe secret shopper receipts, so that's how I know about it. Ah, how cool, Sarah. I used to do secret shopper too. Red Freckle says it is Dale. If Bob Evans would deliver, I'd probably order mom and dad's from there, but you know. I don't know. Now, my sister, if she wants to pick it up and take it over, be like, sure, I'll pay for it. Take it to mom and dad. She goes over there all the time. But I ain't going over there for 2 reasons. 1, can't get in their damn house. 2, mom's asymptomatic. I'm not catching it. I love my mother, but I'm not catching it. Trying not to. And who knows? Dippy Ding Dong may have it. You never know. They moved to Mobile and miss HEB like crazy. I gotta run and make some food. Love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Holly. Thank you for coming, hon. I really do appreciate it. I guess it's just like Kroger and Giant Eagle and stuff here. I tell you what. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Kroger grocery stores, but they totally redone their stores. And they've got this boar's head meat. That shit's got to be the most expensive freaking meat out on the market. I'm like, what the hell? Like, give me the private selection stuff. I love Kroger brand stuff, though. Kroger is a good store. Yeah, I do like their private selection. Their private selection shit. And just like, I'll go in and get their private selection ice cream. And people are like, you're getting no name? And I said, no, it's private selections from Kroger. And they're like, ew. And I'm like, do you know who makes Kroger's private selection ice cream? No. Graders. Really? Next thing you know, they love their ice cream. I'm like, geez. Boar's Head is pretty high, pretty high end. We had them here too. Easy cow, $10 for a pound of meat. Oh no, no. Red Freckle says they're in San Antonio and I'm here in Nacogdoches, about 300 miles away. Alicia Gladwell, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. All that matters is that you like it. I do. I like private selection stuff. For a store brand products, they're pretty good. I like their lunch meat. I like pretty much private selection anything really. Lunch meat, $10 a pound and up. Yeah. Boar's Head is expensive but very delicious. Yeah, but if I can get private selection and it's just as delicious, then hey, you know, because boarhead is real meat, not turkey sludge. That hardens to the shape of a turkey. Publix has boar's head. Um, LOL, Sam Sludge. Delicious is Happy Thanksgiving. Sam says, it's literally the consistency of toothpaste and hardens as it gets cold. Hale said, my dad was all about Kroger private selection. Because it's good shit. But I can tell you this, Walmart brand, I don't like Walmart brand anything. Nothing. Walmart brand. Nothing. Not food, not other products. I don't even like their antibiotic ointment, like, you know, you have Neosporin. I don't even like their brand. I mean, I like Neosporin. I don't like Walmart brand. My husband works for Kroger. Awesome. Dale says I am like that with Aldi. Do y'all have Publix in Ohio? I haven't seen one. That doesn't mean there's not one here. I've heard of Publix, but I don't know if there's one in Ohio. I really don't. I really don't. So Alicia knows what I'm talking about. I remember when my grandmother asked her aide to get a turkey breast, and she got a turkey loaf. That wasn't what she wanted, and it didn't look very tasty either. No, they don't. Um, there were a few things that I tried that I did not like. Their cola was awful. No, but I don't like pop that much. I only drink Coke if I drink a pop. Pepsi if I'm desperate or eating Mexican. Sarah said, however, covered with gravy, it did taste okay. Sam said, if you can hunt for your food, you get the best meat possible with no chemicals. I'm thinking of hunting. Don't have heart to shoot an animal. Oh, pickled pimento loaf was what my dad liked. My husband is like ick. I love pickled pimento loaf. I like Dutch loaf, old fashioned loaf. I like all that kind of stuff. Um, I don't have the heart to shoot an animal either. If I was hungry, I could, but only if I was hungry and I felt like trekking 5 miles. Hope for me. Same here, Alicia. Anna says their homemade bread is awesome with butter, of course. Coca-Cola is the best. I do like HEB brand cola and their Dr. B, which is like Pibb or Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb. Dr. Pepper. I'm not a pop person either. So it's regular Coke or Pepsi if I'm desperate or eating Mexican. I remember when Mr. Pibb first came out. All athletes buy it, especially boxers eat hunted meat. Has way more protein and vitamins. My friend's mom got some, and we thought it was the bomb. Alicia said, I'm also like the I'm also liking this Sprite Zero. I can't find Diet Mellow Yellow anymore. Sad. I didn't know they even had a Diet Mellow Yellow. My sister used to drink Mellow Yellow. Oh God. My sister drank every pop under the sun. And it doesn't even have to come out of a refrigerator. And the boys are the same way. They'll drink anything. Well, Cameron quit drinking pop, though. He did quit drinking pop. But when they were growing up, they'd drink everything and anything. Not me. Husband drinks Diet Mountain Dew. My sister drinks a liter of Mountain Dew and a snack cake for her breakfast every day. And she quit drinking Mountain Dew for a couple days. She couldn't figure out why she was getting these migraine type headaches. I was like, drink some Coke, Cheryl, please. Sick and tired of listening to you. They got Tab again. Where? When? Because they took it off the shelves here. They stopped making it. And my mom, that's all she would drink is Tab. Then they quit making it. To see her, I drink Coke Zero and Sprite Zero. That's it, says Alicia. Dale said, that is what I used to drink when I was a teenager. Had to sneak those tall glass bottles into the theater. Tab in a bottle. My mom used to make us drink Fresca. Ew. I allow myself one soda a day, preference tea. Sam says, Tab in. What? Jazz. Jazz. Jessica for limited time in New York City. Fresca is nasty. I think they're all nasty, really, except for Coke. Well, shit. I was gonna tell my mom. Tab's back out. I have no idea what Fresca. Um, Tomorrow I'm drinking gin and diet tonic. Dale says, I was on a diet once where you took the protein stuff and mixed it with Fresca. Awful. And Tails going, woot woot, Alicia. Red Freckles says, Fresca is nasty. Dale says, I'm staying home. My husband is going, though. Anna says, drink one for me, Alicia. Hell, drink one for me, too. Yeah. Maybe I should go live during the day, Dale. I'll be alone, too. Seafood diet is the best. You seafood, you eat it. Hell yeah. No. I tell you. Thumbs up. Ah. Oh my goodness. A pina colada sounds pretty good right now. If you like pina coladas. Me alone too with rolls, not sharing, not sorry. Anna. I hope Snoopy doesn't show up at your door. I'm gonna stand there and say, she's not sharing, Snoopy. There go. Ain't sharing with you. And getting caught in the rain. I feel like peeing in galoshes. I'm not into health food, and I have half a brain. Getting up at 7 to make apple and pecan pies. Oh my. Girl, I would have had that shit made by today. Save yourself some trouble on Thanksgiving. Going to attempt some peanut butter blossoms here in a bit, says Dale. Ooh, love me some apple pie. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape. I had to work. Aw, I'm sorry, Red. I'm sorry. What is that, Connie? Says Anna. At a place called O'Malley's is where we will plan your fate. I want to try to make some of those candy cane cookies. They called for peppermint extract, and our little small grocery store didn't have that. You can use almond. Yeah, almond will work. Come with me and escape. Peanut butter cookie with a Hershey kiss stuck in it after it comes out of the oven. It's okay. I like making pies in the morning. Do you? And it's going yum. Yum, yum, yum. Well, you guys, I gotta take my meds and go lay down. I'm getting tired. My couple hours is up. I already made the requested dessert, says Dale, which is proof of the pudding. It has many names though. I did all my major prep today, said Alicia. Me too, Alicia. Says Dale. Good night, Les. Good night, y'all. Yes, good night, everyone. I think we had a nice chat this evening. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving. Yes, I hope everybody does. Whether you're alone or whether you're with family, I hope it's safe, at least for you. And if you want to be with family and can't, I am so sorry. I'm in the same boat too. I used to be the pastry chef at a Bluebee's Texas restaurant. Ooh. Chocolate quad. Better than sex. Oh my god. But I want to thank everyone for coming in. And I also want to thank everyone for showing up. I appreciate it and participating. And like I said, I hope everybody does try to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving under these circumstances as best as you can. Well, I think we're all pretty much in the same boat. So, and if you can spend time with your family, make it a great one. That's for sure. So I hope everyone has a great night, great day, and we'll